Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about Brie Larson and how pretty much the world is losing their mind because she finally made a YouTube channel like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I haven't said anything, but I feel like I should get my 2 cents in so you guys will know how I feel all at once. So Brie Larson, as an actress, I think she's alright. Not trying to bash her or anything, but she's not the best nor the worst actress I've seen. She does come across as a bit snobby. And why do I say that? Because I haven't seen Wrinkle in Time, but I haven't really heard any reviews on Wrinkle in Time, like good reviews on Wrinkle in Time. So her saying, I don't need like approval, like something about she doesn't need approval from 30-year-old white men. Like comments like that kind of makes her seem snooty. And it does seem like the Avengers cast did not exactly like her much when she was doing like interviews with Endgame with some of the cast. Like, so I don't exactly know her as a human being, but judging from the people who did the cast of Endgame, she must not be a likable person. Or I shouldn't say likable. She must not be one of those type of people that I personally would want to hang out with, personally. Now, maybe deep down she's a good person, but she doesn't seem like the type of person that I would want to hang out with, based off her snooty attitude, and how it seemed like the cast of Avengers Endgame was with her when they were in interviews with her. Like, cause when the cast of Avengers Endgame didn't have her in the interviews, they seem alive. But it just felt like a different atmosphere, a more depressing atmosphere when she was around. Because they, like, for the most part, they just seemed annoyed or slightly depressed, but they were trying to hide it. But that's besides the point. So in general, it just seems, I'm using the word seems on purpose, it seems like I wouldn't exactly want to hang out with Brie Larson if I had the choice. Now, I understand that sometimes people on like camera portray one thing, but in real life they are actually another thing. So maybe being that snotty girl is up front, and maybe she's a sweetheart behind the scenes. I don't know. But yeah, she has a YouTube channel, and everybody's losing their minds. Like, oh my god. Like, her fans are excited, and her haters are hating on it. Personally, I don't really care. And I don't mean that in a rude way. What I mean by I don't care is that, okay, she has a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm more excited that Jack Black has a YouTube channel because I'm more of a fan of him than I am of Brie Larson, which I'm not really a fan of Brie Larson because I really only seen one movie with Brie Larson in it that I'm aware of, and that's Captain Marvel. And she wasn't exactly bad as Captain Marvel, in my opinion, but that movie, in my opinion, was one of the like that movie was in my opinion. Not the worst movie I've seen, but not the best movie or MCU movie that I've seen. So yeah, Captain Marvel was like for me. And I only saw that because my father paid for my ticket. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have of watch Captain Marvel because, for what I said earlier, she does come off as a bit snotty. A bit like, oh, I'm better than a lot of people. And, as, like, do I really care if she has a YouTube channel? Not really. Am I a bit jealous of her? Yes, because she had like 1K or 1 billion subscribers within her first post or before her first post, and she got certified and monetized, and she didn't even have to do anything. And I'm jealous because I've been a YouTuber for nearly 4 years, officially 4 years, coming on August 17th. And yeah, it would be nice to have like 1K following or whatever following I need to get monetization. It would be nice to get monetization, but I don't have, at the moment. I have to work at it. She doesn't have to work at it because she's a superstar. And that's the part I'm jealous. Like, do I have to be a superstar just to get a big following? Like, jeez. And I'm appreciative of all the subs I have now. And I'm willing to put in the work to get monetized. But damn, Brie Larson literally did not have to do anything whatsoever. So I am a tad bit jealous of that. But yes, she's a beautiful woman. Just, I have no issue saying, regardless if I like a person or dislike a person, if they are beautiful. I actually told a few people that I do find them beautiful, and then they turned it around thinking that I meant that in a flirtatious or romantic way, when I just meant that as, I just find you beautiful. Like a complimentary way. And I mean, I find Brie Larson beautiful in a complimentary way. But her attitude kind of like is like like I said, I wouldn't want to hang out with her in person if I had the choice. Based on what I've seen for dealing with the criticism of Wrinkle in Time, I don't need the approval of 40-year-old white men. And some of the comments that she made leading up to Endgame, Avengers Endgame's like, why, Brie Larson, you're supposed to want to bring people in the seats for you. Like, you're in the movie. You're part of the... you should try to get people to go on in the seat. Not only because this is a Marvel movie, not only because it's the Avengers movie, and not only because it's a conclusion to the Thanos story, and not only because they might like Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, Thor, but you should try to bring every other character that was in the movie. But you should try to bring in people who might not want to see it for you, and comments like you or making people not want to see the movie for you. You're making you not the reason why people want to see Endgame. And like, sometimes I just want to go on the screen, go where she is, do a Nightcrawler from X-Men, prove to her location, and tell her to shut up before you fuck your chances of the people wanting to see your movie. And I, of course, put back where I was. But yeah, I don't want it. So yeah, that's pretty much why I'm not a fan of Brie Larson in general. Now, like I said, I don't mind. I mean, I don't really care if she has a YouTube channel, as long as it's not like Susie Liu, who false flags accounts. And as long as it's not like most people in the movie industry nowadays, and some people in the YouTube world, like the Wild War Cry, who once they get criticized for something that they did, rightfully so, they go cry and try to send their mob after that person for criticizing them. I mean, like I've seen her first video. Yeah, there might have been some level of cringe in her first YouTube video, but I don't think it was exactly horrible. It was kind of cheesy, yeah, sure, but I don't think it was horrible. I was nothing but the best for uh for Brie Larson, but I do pray that she acts a bit better than I've seen her in like interviews and stuff. Cause at the moment I'm not really a fan of Brie Larson, and maybe I will have to watch some of her YouTube videos to be a fan of hers. I don't know, but at the moment I'm not really a big fan of Brie Larson based on how she chose to act. Like, I'm not that type of people that digs people not liking criticism, like that can't handle criticism. That whenever they hear criticism, they decide to pass the people who has any type of criticism towards them. Rather, they're criticizing that person to be an asshole, or criticizing that person to be helpful. Now, before I continue, if you're criticizing someone just to be an asshole to them, then yeah, that person has every right to defend themselves if they see fit. But I don't like what I mean by that statement is that I don't like it when people decides to verbally attack someone because they have criticism that they're trying to like criticism that could help that person. I don't like those type of people that does that. Like pastors, people who criticize that person out of they're all they're trying to do is help them by criticizing them. And Brie Larson definitely comes off as that. So, like I said, as long as she doesn't uh come after anyone that criticizes her in any way, really, like in terms of I'm going to send my angry mob towards this person for criticizing me, like in a positive way, and doesn't try to false flag accounts like Susie Liu has done. I really don't care if about Brie Larson having YouTube. I mean, people. I always have that mentality. I mean, Wild War Cry, Brie Larson, Susie Liu. I might not exactly like all of them, but as long as they're not trying to false flag people's accounts or trying to paint someone in a bad light and cry whenever they have criticism that could help them and they don't lash out because of it, I don't really give a damn. Like, sure, I might watch a few of her YouTube channels to give her a shot, but her having a YouTube channel doesn't affect me. So that's my 2 cents of it. That's my sense of how I feel about Brie Larson having a YouTube channel. I really don't care as long as she doesn't do anything shady on YouTube. If she does, then I probably will report on it. But other than that, I don't really care. Well, what do you guys think about Brie Larson having a YouTube channel? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you all. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful day, and be careful out there in this and be careful out there in the crazy world. I'm saying crazy because we're in crazy times. I'll catch you all later. Love you all, and have a wonderful day.